Well, hello there and welcome. My name's Paul. This is my scene. This is my reaction to Once Upon a Time, Season 1, Episode 11. I think it's Fruit of the Poisonous Tree. That sounds like apple to me. Possibly. Maybe. Anyway, right. Thinking of the last episode, 7:15 a.m. So we saw the final getting together eventually of Mary Margaret and David. I nearly said James there. Same person, but well. It begs the question, what happens with Catherine now? And Regina saw the kiss at the end, so she'll probably unleash all hell on him and her. So we'll see what happens with that. Another minorly concerning thing, I say minorly because it's in the other world and we know that it comes good eventually, is Snow White drank the potion to forget. After Grumpy told her not to. Just at a time when Prince James was looking for her because he'd left Abigail. Typical ironic timing, but obviously we know from the very first episode that he does end up with Snow White. So I'm not too bothered about that. I think it'll obviously come good in the end. Now, moving on to this one, Fruit of the Poisonous Tree. Like I said at the very beginning, it says apple to me, given that not the last episode, but the Hansel and Gretel one. The other Regina, the evil queen, gained possession of the apple, which it would appear that this is the apple that she's going to use on Snow White. So I wonder if that's where we're going with this. Probably not. It'll probably be something completely different, but let's find out.
You want to show this town who the mayor really is? I can help.
It's gonna be kind of hard to do from inside
Really?
your pocket.
The mayor and I are done.
Sure you are.
She got me fired from the paper. She made a fool of me in the election. So I started working on an expose on the mayor's office.
Okay, this is good.
She didn't want found.
Sydney, you're drunk.
You're entitled to 3 wishes. No more, no less. But you must know that magic has its limits. You cannot wish for life nor death. You cannot wish for love. You cannot wish for more wishes. And once spoken, a wish cannot be undone, no matter what the consequences. So, tell me your first wish.
Seems like he can't be bothered. He's done this a million times.
I wish you to be free.
Really?
Can it be? Am I truly free?
I wish to give my third and final wish to you.
In my time, I
Nice
have
man.
granted 1,001 wishes. And I've seen them end poorly 1,001 times. Making a wish comes with a price.
That was awesome.
And that's why I
Oh,
will
magic
never
comes with a price.
use this wish.
He's too nice, almost. I wonder if there's something sinister underneath.
This is my beautiful daughter Snow.
Oh, okay. Right, he is good then. He's a nice guy.
And Regina, my wife, the queen.
She's not. So, Regnal,
Hello.
our queen name's also Regina then. As Regina means queen in Latin. So she's actually called Queen Queen. In a way.
She's tearing the whole thing
Why?
down. My book, it's gone.
Oh, good. Right.
Congratulations,
she's
Madam
not
Mayor.
got
You
it.
destroyed the thing he loves.
A dangerous thing that can only hurt Henry and others. You see me as a villain, Miss Swan. That's
Yeah.
just your perception.
I wonder why.
Learn your place in this town, or soon enough you won't be in it.
50 grand out of the budget is missing, and Regina is responsible.
Ooh.
That's it. That's what you have on her?
The money is just the
Embezzlement.
tip of the iceberg. We figure out what she's doing, and it all falls apart. It all crumbles. And we'll finally learn her secrets.
I doubt it.
I see it. All we need is a crack in the mirror to show everyone. I'm telling you, this is it.
You are the mirror.
All right, what's your plan?
Tap her phone. GPS her car. Hack into her email. Dip into your bail bondsperson bag of tricks.
No.
I'm sheriff now. You have to be responsible.
And I am reminded of your dearly departed mother, who, like you,
Oh, she's gonna love that.
truly was the fairest in all the land.
Smile, Regina.
No matter how hard I try to please the king, he will never love me the way he loved his first wife.
So she's actually good now. Okay.
Trapped by the memory of a life they used to share.
How do you see me?
As the fairest in all the land.
Really? And you need your eyes tested. She's attractive, but she's not the fairest.
Well, as mayor, I'm involved in many transactions. Check the public records if you have questions.
That's the thing. They're missing from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, why?
You have any idea what happened to them?
Well, if they're missing, I probably check them out, as my job often requires me to do. And if they were checked out 3 weeks ago, well, that means they burned
Why?
in a fire. In a fire that, if I recall,
Oh!
I elected sheriff.
That's
I have
convenient.
nothing to hide.
I have reason to believe my wife's heart belongs to another man.
Really? Oh, him.
Certainly the Queen would never stray, Your Majesty. And why have you called upon me, Your Majesty?
I need someone with your wits to learn the identity of the man who has stolen my wife's heart.
And what will you do to him once I have found him?
That is my concern, not yours.
I'll meet you tonight at Access Road 23 with the rest of your payment.
Right.
So it'll all be in cash. And I don't need to remind you that no one can know about this. Yes, I know it has to be tonight.
Okay, who's that?
Who's on the other end?
Bug the office, not the phone.
Oh, we're just gonna have to find out.
Yeah.
A payoff in the woods. That's promising.
Emma?
It won't stop.
Whoops. I wonder, did Regina cut the brakes?
She was meeting me.
Oh, dear.
What are
Right.
you doing out here with her?
Just a little business transaction.
What's in the briefcase?
Everything comes at a price.
Yeah.
Land is no different.
Land.
That's why you're meeting her out here? Regina bought your land?
The very ground you're standing on.
This is the only thing that can free her from this wretched life. If you truly care for my daughter,
What's
I
in
know
it?
you'll do whatever it takes to set her free.
Whatever it takes. Technically, he said he would never use the wish, but he might. To set her free from a life as a nice person, but a miserable nice person, and then free her into the life of evil.
Do you think you can crack her code?
Yep.
Emma?
That's one way to do it.
Alert! Police! I'm the police.
I just uncovered every file that references the tract of land she bought from Gold.
Very good. Okay.
Nice.
Some kids with
Rock.
A rock.
Kids breaking it.
Did they take anything?
She's not buying
I
it.
don't know. I'd have to do a thorough sweep to find out.
Appears to me it's all just a prank.
You sure you don't want me to take the place apart?
Sheriff, your services are
No,
not
she
wanted
doesn't.
nor needed.
Okay.
Did they pick up the printout? Or are they still in the printer? I don't know. Snake. Serpent. Two of them.
The Acrobon Viper. One small bite. And I shall be free from this prison forever.
Death? Now he's going to use the wish.
There is another way. What if the king didn't live?
What is she building out there? A
So they
mansion?
did pick up the printouts, okay. Good.
These escrow statements have her name all over it. You're right. For personal use, she's done. We got her.
Ms. Swan, this meeting is to discuss issues facing Storybrooke.
Like the mayor stealing thousands of dollars from the city to build herself a second home?
That's an issue.
In my hand, I'm holding documents proving that this woman, your mayor, stole funds from the city to build herself a lavish home in the woods.
Indeed. Or so it looks.
You are right, Miss Swan. I am building a house.
Yeah. There's a reason, an excuse anyway.
A playhouse.
So the place Henry's thing.
As for the sketch in your hands, it was inspired by a drawing I found in one of my son's books.
Oh, you wiggled
There you
out
have
of
it, Miss
that
Swan.
one well.
You've exposed me for who I really am.
Yep, that'll be that.
But just as you freed me, so must I now free your queen. Forgive me.
Well, what you did in there was commendable, Miss Swan, but if you really want to bring her down, you're going to need a strong ally.
Very
Like
much
yourself?
so.
Thanks. I'm still not interested.
No one can wish.
Until you have something more substantial than disdain to throw my way, you're going to stay away from me. And more importantly, from Henry. That's not open for discussion. You've lost the high ground, Sheriff. If I wanted to, there's not a judge in the world that would deny me a restraining order after what you've done.
Yeah, true. I think she's got you there. But there's always a way. Like the genie said, there's always a way. That's the book. Who's got it? I bet it's the writer guy. Yeah. Mr. Stranger, what does he want with it?
There are a lot more skeletons in Regina's closet. And the good news?
That's true.
You got yourself an ally.
That's definitely a good thing. Because he was previously very much on Regina's side, so if he's switching sides, it's good.
The Acrobon Viper. Of all the snakes in all the world, that is what you chose.
Did she do it on purpose?
You wanted the murder to be traced back to me.
I've wanted the king killed, and you killed him.
Wow.
You are no longer of any use to me.
Be grateful I'm offering you an escape.
She was never nice then.
Now flee the kingdom and never turn back.
There is still one wish remaining.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to be with you forever. To look upon your face always. To never leave your side.
Looks like you got your wish.
So he's the mirror.
You will be with me. Forever.
Ah, so that's Sidney Glass. I never actually realised that he was the genie. Ah, right, okay, that explains why he's able to turn against her, because of what she did to him, putting him in the mirror in the first place. Or, I know he did it himself, but...
She bought it.
All of it.
And he's not turned against her.
Masterful job, Sydney. Top to bottom. And cutting the brakes on her car.
My God.
Inspired.
I'm glad you approve.
Now she trusts you. Now we can have some fun.
Everything she does, everywhere she goes.
Oh. Oh. God. I... Wow. Okay. So that was the fruit of the poisonous tree, which turned out to be a metaphor, actually, for doing things the wrong way. But, that's just thrown me totally at the end there. That, dearie me. What? There was me thinking that Sydney had turned against her because, I said because she put him in the mirror, but it's not, it's because she rejected him as a love interest. And he's not turned against her at all. He's been conniving against Emma, pretending to be an ally. So this is going to be very interesting over the future, because now how long is it going to take before Emma realises that Sydney's not on her side? It's a very strong setup that they've got there, because Emma's completely convinced that she's got an ally. Mr. Gold offered her an alliance again. Maybe she'll take him up on that. Interesting. He really didn't see that twist at the end coming. Wow. Now, the keys. The big bunch of keys, tons of keys with little skulls on them. One of them opened the box that had the vipers in it. The rest of them presumably open other boxes. Maybe, or possibly the open boxes, the boxes that have the hearts in them, in the vault. I don't know. Maybe they've been shown, so no doubt they'll turn up at some point. Otherwise, they wouldn't bring attention to them. So I'm sure we'll find out what they are and what they are. They're keys, Paul. I'm sure we'll find out what they do, what they open. All in good time. Right. So let's just leave it here, because that twist has really thrown me, and I think covered all that I can think of at the moment. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, you know, dislike if you don't like it. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.